Yes, and welcome to another video. We've got more Erling Haaland transfer news, guys. Now, I know some people are getting stressed with this, and they're getting too many videos about Erling Haaland, but we've got to do it, guys, because more news is coming out. We've got news from the Borussia Dortmund CEO, and we've got some news from some random Donny who apparently knows Haaland. Is that true, Bray?
Knows the Haalands and that. We've also got some stuff from some reputable journalists and that, as always. You know what I mean? It's Erling Haaland today has been popping off.
It has been popping off.
Big news.
It has been popping off, guys. Now, before we get into it, legendary British commentator John Motson has released his top 50 all-time best matches, and currently he's released his 50-11, and his top 10 are coming very, very shortly. Now, we'll put some of these on screen so you can have a little look, and if you want to pause the video to see exactly what games he's picked, you can do. But I got a question. You got me thinking, bro. I got a question. What was your non-City, right? What's your best game, or sort of one that stands out? Not a City match, though, to just make it interesting. Otherwise, you're just going to say 93-20, innit?
Yeah, that's the issue, innit? All City fans are like, 93-20, it has to be in the top 10. At the moment, I'm kind of thinking the Juventus and Barcelona Champions League game. I was speaking to my mate today, Nathan, about this match, and we watched it together and that. And Juventus had so many shots on target and that, and they had so many chances, but Barcelona just went down the other end and pretty much murked them 3-1.
That's the final, isn't it?
Yeah,
the Champions
League final. That. So I don't know if that'll make the top 10, but it's just a match that stands out for me. That's kind of like one of the games where I go, oh, that's disgusting, that game. It's
a shout, and obviously Barcelona winning the Champions League again. Funny enough, bro, I'm going to pick, do you remember you'll remember this, and most City fans will remember this. City played Stoke, I think it was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday night or something, at home. And it was the most boring game. We drew the game 0-0. And meanwhile, Barcelona just went and done La Remontada. And I think they beat PSG 5 or 6-1 to come back and progress to the next round of the Champions League. And it was just like, we was all sat there in the Etihad and we was like watching this dull game. Meanwhile, you know, in Spain or wherever it was, it was popping off goals galore anyway, so that's one that stands out. So John Motson, guys, he's obviously a legend in the game. He's released his top 40 so far. His top 10 coming very, very shortly. I'm actually going to be doing a Twitter space as well on a Thursday night, so make sure you're following City Extra, and you'll see us doing a space, and I'll be talking about like sick games and that. Discord, if you want to find out more, loads of stuff going down in the Discord server. We'll put a link in the description. Right, let's talk about Erling Haaland then, bro. What's the CEO been saying? The CEO's been talking, you know. He's been talking, bro. The CEO's been saying, he's been saying, I'm sure that this will be sorted out in the next few weeks. It might take a month, maybe 6 weeks. Now, this is sort of exactly what we've been saying for the last couple of weeks ourselves. We've been saying on this channel that we believe that we'll know what Haaland's doing in the next month or 2 months, and it's sounding like that's going to happen because this is what the CEO's saying.
It seems to be that live stream we did a long time ago now. Everything that we kind of predicted in that, and what we said about like the natural like route for this Haaland deal to go down, it seems to be going that way, which is good, isn't it? It's good to know that we actually kind of getting something right. But it's big to hear it coming from the CEO. Yeah. And now a lot of people might be thinking, it's coming from the Dortmund CEO, so he might be inclined, he might be confident of a deal going down. Well, there's a guy here, I'm going to butcher his name because I can't pronounce it at all, but it's Jan Arch Fjortoft.
Oh, go on, bro. That's sick.
Fjortoft. I think that was all right, that. And this guy apparently is like really close to the Dortmund family. And he said,
family.
Sorry, the Haaland
big family.
That's a big family, big place. To the Haaland family.
Yeah.
And he said, please stop these 2023 deal stories. Haaland is not a second-hand car that you can park somewhere till you need it. Haaland is like a Bugatti that you use now, right now. So he's saying that basically, Haaland ain't going to wait until 2023. Haaland ain't going to stay at Dortmund until 2023. Yep. Sit there dormant like a volcano. He wants to go off now, innit? He wants to set the world alight right now. And
this is probably in response, bro, to the whole Madrid maybe not being able to afford him this year and asking him to stay at Dortmund for one more year. Now, obviously, this guy's basically put the dampeners on that and said, no, that's not going to happen. And we already knew that wasn't going to happen because Haaland's fallen out with everyone at Dortmund anyway. anyway with the arguments that he's been having.
Yeah.
So we all know that he's leaving this summer. Borussia Dortmund is no longer an option. He has to move. It's all about where. And it sounds like we're going to find out very soon.
Well, funnily enough, because of that, obviously, in line with the fact that he said that he's not going to wait until 2023 and stuff, I feel like that might have been communicated to Real Madrid as well, because there's some reports coming out today, it's all on City Extra, that Real Madrid believe Erling Haaland will join Manchester City this summer. So it's getting exciting.
Say again, bro.
Real Madrid believe Erling Haaland will join Manchester City Football Club this summer.
Say it again, bro. No, don't say it again.
I can't say it again, bro.
When he joins Real Madrid.
With it.
Yeah, that's interesting, bro, because that's come from the Spanish press.
Yeah.
So again, and what was that, Donny, the TikTok guy? He said 2 weeks ago that he's not going to Real Madrid. So he's obviously quite big in Spain. I mean,
it's the El Tringuito guy.
El Tringuito. He's obviously got his contacts and that. And he's saying basically, nah, he's not coming Real Madrid. You've then got this CEO saying he's leaving. Well, we'll know where he's going in the next month, basically. You've got this guy who's close with the Haaland family saying he's not staying at Dortmund. He's 100% leaving, basically. And then you've got another Spanish press saying we think he's joining City. Meanwhile, City saying nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Why is City not speak?
We stay quiet, innit? We stay humble and quiet, unlike me and you, innit? Where we go loud, innit? We go loud and get murked when it doesn't go our way.
Thing is, though, right? I get. I'm just confused. I'm confused because I don't understand what's going on. We've signed Alvarez, who looks mint. Like, he could be a number one starter for us anyway. I know, like, some people are like, oh, yeah, but it's the Argentinian league and that. But, like, yeah, I mean, he looks decent. His movement's pretty good. He's got a good finish. He plays for Argentina now and again. It's like, he looks pretty decent to me. And from what I've seen, albeit only limited, he looks like he could come in and do a job. Although we have no striker, so anyone could do a job, really. You've then got Delap suddenly getting substitute appearance, being on the bench a lot more. I'm like, what's going on here? So then I started to think, bro, I think last week I had a real downer, bro. I was like, we're not going to sign Haaland. We're not going to sign Kane. We're not going to sign no one. Like, we're literally just going to have Alvarez and Delap, and that's going to be it. Which, by the way, is decent. I was just gutted that we're not going to get Haaland. But now I'm starting to think, is it actually that Delap's going to make way? And maybe the reason that we're playing Delap and I say playing, he's only played like once in it, but you know, maybe the only reason that Delap's getting minutes now or coming on the bench is because City might want to sell him at the end of the season and get a bit of an inflated transfer fee. I mean, you look at the kid Brewster who left from, I think, Liverpool. You know what I mean? He went for 20-odd million.
Yeah, he did. He was being touted as the best player in the world.
You know, you can get, we will obviously get that money because we can't sell players at a good price, but we'll still get like 13, 14 million for Delap, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If Brewster went for 20 or 25 or whatever, so we can get 14 million for a guy that's played, 5 games for us, if that. Then maybe that's a good deal. Maybe that's what City are doing now. Maybe City are like, right, Delap's not going to have time to progress at this football club. Let's play him a little bit if you can. Get him on the bench. Try and get him some experience and then sell him at the end of the season. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't understand at the moment because obviously City aren't going to come out and start talking like loads about their transfer strategy. I get that. But we're not really getting anything. We're not even getting any hints. You know what I mean? Like the English press on this is pretty quiet from what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? It's all just sort of like, yeah, if City can get him, they'll get him. It's like, yeah, well, I sort of knew that anyway. And as a result, I just don't really know what we're doing this summer. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is weird, especially after we've just seen Tottenham Merkers, isn't it? And Harry Kane do bits, and then a lot of people going, oh, maybe that's reignited the Kane fire. I think what it is, I think Pep wants a world-class striker at this football club. He wants someone like a big dog, you know what I mean? And that's why we've been going for these kind of players. I think he's willing to sacrifice Delap for a world-class striker. And as a shame that is, I think Pep's kind of saying, this new Alvarez kid, he's going to be the new kind of guy that's coming in and stuff. He's going to be the guy that we're going to be training up, kind of the second choice striker. I think Delap will probably get sold with a buyback, get sold with like a sell-on clause, you know what I mean, anything like that, or loaned out. It depends on, obviously, on Erling Haaland's situation, what he wants to do. I think we're going to go into next season with a signed striker and Alvarez. I think that's the way that City are going to work it. I think I can't see a way that we keep all three. I just think that unless unless Delap's going to be happy with that. But in my head, I don't want him to be happy with that because I think he's got a big future.
Yeah.
So I want him to, if we go sign a big dog and then we get Alvarez in, I want him to go, I want to go on loan somewhere. I want that because I want his career to progress and not just die on our subs.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's an interesting one. You guys have to let us know in the comment section below. What do you think's going on here? You know what I mean? Are City seriously interested in Haaland? And do you think that if we get Haaland, what's going to happen with Delap? Is Delap going to be third choice? Is he going to be happy with that? Do you think he'll be loaned out? Do you think he'll be sold on with a buyout, a sell-on clause or a buyback, like Jordan said? Or, what's going on here? I'm really confused. Like, everything that I'm reading online tells me that City are in for Haaland and that we've got a great chance of signing Haaland and that his dad wants him to join City and we're prepared to meet the fees and therefore it should be a done deal. I've got Tommy's hairdo telling me every day that it's a done deal on Blue Moon Forum, but I don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know. You guys will have to let us know what you think in the comment section below. Shout out to fans.com as well for sponsoring the video. I spoke to you guys at the beginning of the video about that. John Motson, British legend in the commentating world, has released his top 40 so far with his latest 10 still to come. Let us know your favourite match of all time. Don't have to be City related. Use hashtag Motty's Top 50 in the comments or on Twitter. And we'll see what you guys are picking. Link in the description if you want to join the Discord server as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, smash a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow with a contract video. And we'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.